Friends, welcome to Bank Exam Cafe, and in today's episode we are going to discuss few more questions of 1 mark questions. This is the part 5, and previously we have uploaded 4 parts, and the links of all these 4 parts are provided in the description box. I request you to watch all these 4 parts so that you will get an idea that which type of questions will be asked as 1 mark questions and how to deal with such questions. I also request you to download the study material from the description box. Now let us move to the first question of today's episode. Friends, here is the first question on the screen. If ax plus by is equal to a square minus b square and bx plus ay is equal to 0, then find the value of x plus y. Here the two equations are given to you and you have to find the sum of x and y. So the two equations are ax plus by, which is equal to a square minus b square, and the another equation is that bx plus ay, which is equal to 0. If we add these two equations, adding 1 and 2, what we will get? Here you will get ax plus bx, and if you take out x as a common factor, then you will get a plus b into bracket x. Now here if you add this, you will again get ay plus by, and if you take out y as a common factor, you will get inside the bracket as a plus b. So it will be plus into bracket a plus b, close the bracket, into y, which is equal to a square minus b square. And now here you can take out a plus b as a common factor from these two terms. So it will be a plus b, close the bracket, which is equal to a plus b as a common factor, then inside the bracket it will be x plus y. And here this a square minus b square we can write as a plus b into another bracket a minus b. So here this a plus b and a plus b will get cancelled, and you will get x plus y, that is equal to a minus b. So here you have got the value of x plus y as a minus b. Now let us move to the next question. The question is that in the figure PA and PB are two tangents. This is PA and this is PB. These are the two tangents drawn from an exterior point P to the circle with center O and radius 4 cm. If PA is perpendicular to PB, it is given that this PA is perpendicular to PB. It means that angle APB is 90 degree. Then find the length of each tangent, and you have to find the length of each tangent means you have to find PA distance and PB distance. Now friends, here first we will join CA, and here we will join CB, correct? CA and CB are the radii of the circle, and it is given that the radius of the circle is 4 cm. So this is 4 cm, and this will be also 4 cm. Now we know that the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact, and therefore this angle will be 90 degree. Similarly, this is the radius and this is the tangent, and therefore the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact, therefore this angle will be also 90 degree. And we know that these two angles are always supplementary, because this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, therefore this sum should also be 180 degree. So this is 90, and therefore the angle between these two radii will also be 90 degree. It means that all the 4 angles are of 90 degree, and these adjacent sides are equal, and we know that if all the four angles are of 90 degree and the adjacent angles are equal, then it will be a square. Then the quadrilateral APBC will be a square, and since it is a square, then if this is 4 centimeter, this will be 4 centimeter, and this will be also 4 centimeter, and therefore the lengths of the tangents PA is equal to 4 centimeter and PB is also equal to 4 centimeter. Friends, I am not writing here because you know how to write. I have explained how we have to find the length PA and length PB. Now the next question is, how many solutions does a pair of equation y is equal to 0 and y is equal to -5 have? Now friends, see here, if this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and the two equations are given as y is equal to 0. You know that y is equal to 0 is nothing but the x-axis. This is the x-axis, and so this is nothing but y is equal to 0. Correct? This is y is equal to 0. And y is equal to -5. Y is equal to -5. It means that that line is at a distance of -5 units from the x-axis. Correct? And therefore these two lines, so suppose this will be the another line, y is equal to -5, y is equal to -5, then these two lines will be the parallel lines, and since the y is equal to 0 and y is equal to -5 are the parallel lines, that pair of equations will have no solution, and therefore these two equations will have no solution. Move to the next question. Here it is given that if tan A is equal to A upon x, find the value of x upon root of a square plus x square. Very simple question this is. Now here if we plot a right angle triangle, and if this angle is theta, then what is given that tan theta is equal to A upon x. Tan theta means what? Opposite side upon adjacent side. So this will be A and this will be x. So tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent side. So this will be A and this will be x, and therefore the hypotenuse will be what? Hypotenuse will be square root of a square plus x square. You can calculate this hypotenuse by using the Pythagoras theorem, because this is 90 degree. This will be the hypotenuse. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, and therefore this hypotenuse will be root of a square plus x square. And so here we have to find the value of x upon root of a square plus x square. X is what? This is the adjacent side, correct? And root of a square plus x square is what? This is the hypotenuse. So adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that gives you the cos of theta, and therefore this is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, so which is equal to cos of theta, and therefore the value of x upon root of a square plus x square, that is equal to cos of theta. Now see the next question. A box contains the cards numbered from 6 to 50. A card is drawn at the random from the box. Calculate the probability that the drawn card has a number which is a perfect square. Now there in a box there are the cards that are numbered from 6 to 50, and therefore the total number of cards, that will be 45. 6 to 50, that will be 45, and therefore the total outcome, that will be equal to 45. And one card is drawn out of these 45 cards, correct, and we have to find the probability that the card has a number which is a perfect square, and therefore the favorable outcome, correct, there will be total 45 outcomes. Out of that 45, favorable will be which one? The favorable will be the perfect square. So which are the perfect square from 6 to 50? That will be 9, then 16, then 25, then 36 and 49. These are the 5 numbers which are perfect square from the number 6 to 50. It means the favorable outcome means any number, if this is drawn, if 9 is drawn, 16 is drawn, 25 is drawn, or 36 is drawn, or 49 is drawn, then that will be favorable, and therefore the total favorable outcome will be 5, and therefore the probability of getting a perfect square, that is equal to favorable outcome divided by total outcome, that is 5 by 45. And 5 by 45, that is 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45, so it will be 1 by 9. Now move to the next question. The question is that find the number of solid spheres, each of the diameter 6 cm, that can be made by melting a solid metal of cylinder of height 45 cm and the diameter 4 cm. A sphere is melted. Find the number of solid spheres each. Means a metal cylinder is melted whose height is given as 45 cm and the diameter is given as 4 cm, and it is melted to form the solid spheres of diameter 6 cm, and we have to find the number of solid spheres. Friends, one thing you have to remember, that whenever we convert any shape from any shape, then the volume remains constant. Surface area may change, but the volume that remains same. So here we are converting a cylinder into number of solid spheres. So the volume of this cylinder and the volume of this number of spheres, that will be same, that will be equal. With the help of this we can find the required thing. So here first we will write the given things, that the diameter of a sphere, let it be d1, diameter of a sphere, that is equal to 6 cm. Therefore r1, radius of the sphere, that will be 3 cm. And the cylinder, the diameter of a cylinder is given as 4 cm. Let it be d2, and therefore r2, that will be equal to half of diameter, that is 2 cm, and the height is given as 45 cm. Let there be the n number of spheres are formed. N number of spheres are formed. Therefore the volume of cylinder, that is equal to volume of sphere into n, means n are the number of spheres, therefore the volume of one sphere multiplied by n, that will be give you the total volume of n spheres. So volume of cylinder is what? Pi r2 square h, correct, pi r2 square h, which is equal to n into volume of sphere. Volume of sphere is what? It is 2 by 3. It will be 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. Now put the values and solve this linear equation. So here what will happen? Pi and pi will get cancelled. So r2 is given as 2. So 2 into 2 multiplied by h is given as 45 centimeter. This is 45 centimeter. No, sorry, this is 45 centimeter. Correct. So 45 centimeter, which is equal to n into 4 by 3 multiplied by r1 cube, and that r1 cube will be what? 3 cube, so it will be 3 into 3 into 3. Now here 4 and this 2 2s are 4 will get cancelled, correct? This 3 and 3 will get cancelled. This is 3 3s are 9 and 9 5s are 45 will get cancelled, and so here you will get n is equal to 5, and therefore the number of solid spheres formed out of that cylinder will be n is equal to 5. Now see the next question. In a family of 3 children, calculate the probability of having at least one boy. There is a family of 3 children and we have to calculate the probability of having at least one boy in that family. Correct? There are 3 children, correct? Therefore the total outcome that will be what? It may be that boy, boy and boy. All the 3 may be boy. Then all the 3 will be girls. Or the possibility is that one boy and 2 girls are there. Or the other possibility is that 2 boys and 1 girl is there. These 4 possibilities are there, and therefore the total outcome will be equal to 4. Now we have to find the favorable outcome. Favorable outcome will be what? It should be at least one boy. Maybe more than one, but there should be at least. Here there is no girl, so this group cannot be favorable. Correct? At least one girl. Here is there at least one girl. Here is at least one girl, and here is at least one girl. So the favorable outcome will be 3, 1, 2 and 3. And there the probability of getting at least one girl in a family, that will be equal to favorable outcome divided by total outcome, so it will be 3 by 4. So the probability, required probability, that is equal to 3 by 4. Now here is the question on the screen, that if root 3 sin theta is equal to cos theta, then find the value of 3 cos square theta plus 2 cos theta upon 3 cos theta plus 2. Here first we will write the given things. What is the given thing? That root 3 sin of theta, sin theta, which is equal to cos theta. Take cos theta to this side and root 3 to the other side, then you will get it as sin theta upon cos theta, which is equal to 1 upon root 3. But sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta, which is equal to 1 upon root 3. And since tan theta is equal to 1 upon root 3, and we know that tan 30 is 1 upon root 3, so that theta angle that will be equal to 1 by root 3. Sorry, theta is equal to 30 degrees because tan 30 is root 3. So theta is equal to 30 degrees. So highlight this. Now we have to find this one. So to find this, 3 cos square theta plus 2 cos of theta upon 3 cos of theta plus 2. Here we see that cos theta is a common factor, so take it out, that common factor. So inside the bracket it will be 3 cos theta plus 2 upon, this will be 3 cos theta plus 2, and this 3 cos theta plus 2 and this 3 cos theta plus 2 will get cancelled, and which is equal to cos of theta. But theta is what? It is 30 degree, and cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. So which is equal to root 3 by 2. So the required value is root 3 by 2. And friends, today here we will stop. I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If yes, please like the video, share it with your friends so that they too will get connected with us, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.